Hello, good morning. Welcome to another morning grind. Hi, Spopa. Nice to see you. Look at all the mana we've got. Woohoo. I've been doing a little bit of things since yesterday's stream. Just little piddly things, I think. I set up another furnace thing right here. This one was empty before for the popped chorus fruit because we're going to need that in the near future. The back end area hasn't been done. I've just put this in front, so because we don't have any chorus fruit to actually make any popped, so that's prepared. And then I also set up the turning it into the seeds, the flowers, because we're going to need that in order to continue doing the farm. And again, the back end stuff's not done. So I have that. But I also have duping grass because we need grass to make pasture seeds. And we need the pasture seeds to do the grass blocks for the Rune of Spring. So that's the next thing there. So these are the things we will be working on soon-ish. It looks a little dark here. It is, okay. So yeah, I've got those prepped. I've also gone down to the 3x3 crafting and I set up, what one? The smoky quartz, right? Yeah, the smoky quartz. So yeah, smoky quartz, all done. And it's exactly like the others we've done. Because we've got red quartz over here, sunny quartz here. So I just did the smoky quartz. We won't need to do the blaze quartz in an automated process. I looked that up. Oh, I have this on. And I've done this before, I think, where I've looked up the uses of blaze quartz are to make the Rune of Greed. And this Rune of Greed has no flower uses that I want to like replicate. We've already got an orchid and we can do the orchid ignum, which does nether stuff, but I've decided just to dupe the nether stuff instead. That's it. So we do not need to make an automation for blaze quartz or the Rune of Greed. So yeah, that's a good thing. Subtract those. I don't know what this one, you know, we have room to do more 3x3 crafting here if we need them. So yeah, that's fantastic. Everything's running just fine. Okay, so yep. Everything's running just fine. I was like, is it running? I forgot I had particles set to minimal. So I was like, why don't I see anything? But, you are stuck downstairs watching from your phone. Well, that's fun. I do need to tweak the timing on my endoflames. Since I added more endoflames that are underneath here, there's too many endoflames being requested. I just picked up 4. Why? What is this? This is 4 minutes. So there's 12 here. And there's 6 down here. There might be 7, but I think there's only 6. So that's 18. And if we broke it down to be... Oh, we do need more soul sand. $12 would be every 5 minutes, right? So... I don't know. I don't know why. We're gonna put these away. I don't know why it's off. Maybe it's still recovering from some of these were existing from when I was placing them slower. I don't So let's go put these away. There we go. And these all look to be running just fine, so that's good news. I'm always losing buckets. I have no clue why. We're gonna do some more building today. That's something I've kind of put off because I've been actually playing the pack, you know, and developing the farms and resources and stuff. But there's so much building that's incomplete that I would like to work some more on that. Yesterday we did the domed ceiling in here. So that's all done. And I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It's well lit up there. That makes me happy. It looks sparkly and pretty. These halls need to be done. I'm not sure what I want to do. Yeah, I'm just not sure what I want to do. I'll figure it out eventually. But my plan for today, there's two places. There's two places that I'm trying to decide what I want to work on today. There's this room. I would like to get a ceiling put in. This is going to be a simple ceiling. Probably put some stairs in the similar circle that's on the floor across here, and then a flat roof. And in the roof, I want to put a design. Since it's plain on the ground, I want to put a design up here. It's going to require a bit of playing around. I see I have some gravel there. Hopefully it won't fall on me. So yeah, this might be an easy start to get this one done. We're going to do living rock. Actually, might do living wood stairs. Yep, let's do living wood stairs. And the ceiling, I'm not sure. Probably do living rock, and then we can do a design into it. Something subtle, I think. But I don't know yet. So we're gonna see what we have for living wood stairs first. 14. So we need to make a bunch more of that. Let's grab a stack of living wood, and we'll get some stairs made. We have some blocks that we can use to help us tuck them behind, and let's get 2 stacks of a living rock. I know we'll probably need more than 2 stacks, but that'll give us a starting point for the ceiling. Alright. So gonna definitely need to trim this back. Let's turn you off while I've got a slime chunk in this area somewhere. I hear him. And do that. And we'll do it on all of these sides, so I'm gonna have to get up there and get rid of you while not flying. And then pop these off. Get cobble up here. There. Oops. Don't want you that way. So how's everyone's day going? I hope you are all doing well. I'm doing okay today. Oh, got a lot on my to-do list for today. I highly doubt I'll get it all done. But, you know, hey, I'll be busy. Wait for you to be picked up. There we go. Babysitting. Oh, well, that's nice. Your sister's kids? Okay. Hello, gills. Lurking's always good. Oops. Alright, so we have that started. And now I just need to create a shape. Create a shape. That should do. So if we just follow that around. Nope, I meant to turn. Well, that sounds painful. Okay, why? How can we get you to connect? Because I know there's a way. Well, let's see here. What happens when I go here? Okay, let's turn and go there. There we go. Yay! Alright. Did I drop any? No. So, we'll just keep doing that. Wow, that was interesting. That's... Why are you so slow? I don't know. It's not like I'm doing anything that would... Right there, and right there. Woo! Let's put the pieces here, because I think that might have helped. Oh. Well, clearly. There we go. Alright, so then this side. You know, I've been using this room for so long and it hasn't been done. It's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel real good to finally have this closed off and looking nice. I think I've been using this room almost since the beginning when I started doing flowers. Wrong way. There we go. Last one over here. We're gonna have to just create the line. Right there. 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 Okay. This is going to be a challenge getting it to curve without doing it upside down. And I don't want to do a whole lot of flying. You know, the Flugel Tiara uses so much mana. And we're trying to build up a supply of it so that we can use the more demanding pieces of the Botania arsenal, you know? So, yeah. You know, we should make ourselves a builder's wand. I don't think I have one in here. Nope. So let's make one. 2, 6, and a diamond. Alright. So that'll help us place the ceiling, even though it looks like I have some cleaning to do before we get that ceiling in place. So, that perhaps? No, we do need to get rid of you. And you. Okay. The rest of this can be done carefully. There. Okay. And then did a whole bunch of looking up yesterday. We get to do a whole bunch of looking up today. Whoops. That was unintended, of course. Are we going to be able to fix it? Yes, it stayed the right shape. Alright. I can't remember why it's so dug out up there. Oh, now I do. It's, got to do with the supply check to make sure that it doesn't try to craft flowers when there are no seeds or water buckets. Since those are the things that we were running pretty low on a lot of the time. And then that shaft is actually for this this corporea line, and there's also one for mana somewhere up there. Alright, so let's get this out. Fill up as much as we can here. And you. And we need to get some more living rock. But I'm tempted. We'll get more living rock. Okay. Now I want to make sure I didn't break any redstone. No. Okay, good. For a moment there, I was a little cautious. Whoa, of course! The first thing that spawns there is a creeper. Of course. Before I can get up here. Alright. Do you there? That. Oh, I need a little bit more, but I'm wondering if I can just start creating a pattern and then pick up the living rock that I'm going to be chiseling out for the pattern. What would I want to put up there? Might be interesting to try to do a little compass rose. Let's clear our inventory. I'm gonna grab... Do I have more of those? Blue. The blue concrete would be really stunning. Let's take a look. All this stone that we don't need. Got basalt. Not a lot of basalt. Okay, so I don't have a whole lot of building blocks at the moment. I only have 8 concrete. We could use wool. I've got plenty of wool. If these weren't like red and green, Christmassy, I would be like all over them, but maybe I could use the red ones. They're clear, so I'd have to concern myself about seeing through them. Let's see, thinking this through. And I need to look up the compass rose again real quick because it's been a while. I know it's got like the compass, of course. Wicked Simmer, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. The basic one that I want to do is probably something like that. Let's open you. Move you over here so that I can see you. All right. Oh, you know, we have all that metamorphic stone, guys. I could turn it back on even so that it generates more. We have a bunch of purple, I think, is the area that we've got a bunch of. The mountain, which is the black. Because this is the area that we're in, so we're going to get the bulk of that. There's a bunch of the swamp. Is this the swamp? There's taiga too that we could do. That's pretty. We could do taiga. I'm not going to use this crave crystal. In fact, taiga would be really pretty with the dreamwood. Okay, so we just heard an explosion, which tells me that the entrepinium probably has died. Yep. So that's kind of what happens when entrepinium dies, and it's got to still send out a signal. That's why it kind of blows up this area here. And I have to occasionally keep coming down here to replace these 2 pieces of stairs. But yeah, so when we've got when we have enough flint again, which we're to here. Only 156. At least we didn't run completely out. When we have 500 and I want to say it's like 524, it will resume, it'll restart, it'll drop a flower and it will do TNT. My only issue is, and I'm not sure, I don't know how to correct for it, is that if the Rafflesia doesn't place the TNT flower before the TNT explodes, it just explodes and it doesn't reset. It doesn't do another TNT once the flower is placed. So I need to figure that out. And I'm currently not interested because the flint is a big problem for me to be able to generate enough flint. I would need to make a huge flint setup. And I'm not currently interested in a huge flint setup. Let's start with this. And see what we can do. I mean, it's not going to be a fancy compass rose. It might just end up being points. Like a star, an asterisk even. But what I want to do is we'll start here. Yeah, the timing is a huge pain. I haven't checked to see if does Quark have a block that places blocks? I haven't tested that. I think it just adjusts dispensers to be able to place blocks, but I don't think the flower is considered a block that it will be able to place. But if that were the case, it would be much more reliable if I could just use a redstone timer to place. Oh, I'm gonna have to just fly up there. Fly. Okay, so there's step number 1. That is what, north-south? Yep, north-south. And then east-west will be... there. Okay, and then we need to do some kind of design work. In between. I wonder if I can move you up to... I'm not sure I can. I might just have to leave it. Alright, so if we did you, sure. All right. I think I'm going to pull that one and make it so that the ends are pointier, because I don't like how blobby that looks. Don't need a blob. Oops. Don't need that either. Okay. And so we need to do hue. Well, I took out a torch doing that. I'll have to keep that in mind. And then we can add more design to this. This is just the start. Whoop. Out of flight power! And that tends to empty, yeah. That empties the mana tablet. Alright. So there's a start. We've got that. And it's not bad. I think I want to put something in these spots. Doesn't quite look compass rose, and that's okay. I was just using that as inspiration. You know, I wonder if I have any of the shimmer rock. Shimmer rock would be pretty there. I'm using the shimmer rock, the shimmer glass here, and I'm using the shimmer rock in the. Oh well, there's some right here. We're gonna tear that down. This is not being used anymore, so there we go. I'll get rid of the rest of that in a moment. 34. Wait, 14. Okay. Do I have more? I have stairs. And in order to make more of this, I need the Bifrost. How do you make these again? And we need the Bifrost blocks, which is with Alf glass. So let's request 16 Alf glass. And I have the rod in here, right? Yep. All right. Let's see if I did. You. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on. I want up there now, because it's up there. There we go. That's a start. I am going to want to put some light in the ceiling too, so I might use some regular Alf glass because it's got the green tint that'll work well with the taiga here. Where would I want to put that? See, if we do that, which I like because it's an interest, I could do Alf glass like here and here. Nah, let's do it there and there. And we've got the living rock. Woo. Sure, that works. Gives a little something interesting. So then this is where we're putting it, right? Yep. Shimmer rock here. And then the Alf glass there, but we're gonna want to put living rock up there first. Yes, I'm liking that. Whoop. That sash makes me fly really fast. That's why doing that's what I wanted there. Okay. Doing scaffolding is probably the smarter choice in situations like this. All right. Okay. There. We're gonna have to fly up there for this one because there's nothing up there. We might even need to use some stone for support block. Let me in there. Let me up. Fine. I will go this way. Okay. Should help me be able to see whether or not I have more lighting to do up here. F7. Yep, I need some light there and a light here. That's good for now. Great. And then the light here. Woo! That's good. We don't need anything super fancy. And the corner bits, I have no idea. Might be worth incorporating some of this metamorphic stone in these bits where I was thinking I might go, you know, there's pathways I could go that way and expand and do more things. I'm coming to the point in the pack where I don't think I need to expand any further. So if I did expand, it would be, I could just modify what I have here. I'm going to put living wood there and there. So I could put living rock here. We could do a pillar. Kind of let it echo the crosses up there. Sure. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be fancy. I'm just ready to have this all done. Fill it in. Let's do stack living. Whoops, spell it right. Living wood. Uh-huh. There we go. Doesn't need light there. I mean, I have these torches I need to deal with, but until I figure that out. This needs to be here, and then this here. And this entrance, I'm not 100% sure because it's an actual entrance. So that might be good enough for that. We might have to use some abstruse blocks if I ever need to get back there. Because if I need to like tweak any of the timings or anything. And then we did 2 on these, and then we have metamorphic to pull in the design from the ceiling. All right. Okay. Great. All right, so the next question I have though is, can we put stuff around this so that we don't see back there? Perhaps. Let's bust this out. And we'll test on this side. If I did... well, no, not really, because we've got the hopper hawks there. We could switch these over to droppers, and then that would take up the whole space. Oh, that one? Yep. If I use droppers, we could fill in all these gaps so we don't see behind. And same with this, we could, well, see, that mimics the hoppers there that I have. Yep, I think I'm gonna swap all of these chests out to droppers. Because I don't like being able to see back there. So let's get 12 droppers. And I know I've made a whole bunch of them, so it's just gonna be a matter of, oh, I need inventory space. It's gonna be a matter of, you know, breaking the chest, picking up the flowers, putting the frame in place. All with the timing of flower crafting. Yeah, I was just trying to think if we needed that living rock that I just put away, but I don't think so. Alright, so this is gonna be fun. And by fun, I mean not fun. I think I might pop these hourglasses out for now, so that it doesn't try to craft while I'm doing this. One at a time. Do I have room for two? No, I don't have room for two at a time. Alright. Okay. No. Yes, we have all 3, right? Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. Why are you crafting? Oh, never mind. I know why they're crafting, because I put the corporeal sparks on there, and yeah, that's what that does. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. Do that. Whoops. No. There we go. Yep, I like that, not being able to see back there. I like that. And we might put a block, maybe even just stone, to keep it kind of the gray color back there. So that closes that off. Okay. 2, 2. There we go. They are all resumed. Why are there 56 thermal lilies? Interesting. There shouldn't be. Maybe it was from a long time ago. Maybe, I don't know. There we go. And I like that better. You can't see through there. I would have liked, I would have to do some changes, and I don't feel like changing it, but I would have liked to have these hoppers be the droppers like the rest of them. But, well, you know, it might be nice. To put the elf glass where I can, at least. Give it some extra light. Light is good. So now I'll need to change these all out to be droppers. And the easiest way to access that. Alright, let's take all of the timers out. First, we're going to chuck this piece of fence and these pieces of stone and this rotten flesh I've been hanging on to forever. And we'll take care of this one first. Where is the corporeal spark? Hey, Mikey. Where did the corporeal spark go? Well, we're gonna have to fetch one of those. Oh, it's in here. Haha! Because of course the dropper. Alright, now let's get you. There are 40 of these. This one. Gotta love the upgrades. That's not what I wanted in there. That's what I wanted there. Okay. And you, which of course will force an update. Yep. And then this one. And yay. All right. Go back here and reset the timers. Everything should be all set. Looks like they're all good. All right. One more. Where is my living wood? 2 living wood. Did I forget to say hi to you, Big Mikey? I have this feeling that I did. Alright, so then we have this one here, and that's it. Do we have a piece of alpha glass for that spot? Yep. Alright, so we just need to go back here and swap you out for a dropper. Where did the frame go? There. Okay. And of course I forgot to reset the timer on it. So we just had to do it real quick. Woo! That should be it. It shouldn't trigger again. And we're all set. That is all of them. All redone so that you can't see through the backs. Yep. We've got spaces for the Kikamura, Shulkmina, and Dandelion. Those we need to make yet. And then I've got 4 spots that, hey, I could auto make Hopper Hawks and Wren and Carpus. Those specifically ones. So, I mean, we have some extra ones that currently aren't being used. Yeah. Alright, room pretty much complete. Let's make some glimmering flowers and get rid of these torches. Let's see, let's do 16 glowstone dust. And let's pick the cyan flowers because we've got pretty much, you know, a cyan-like room in there. And we'll make the glimmering flowers. How are we doing? Doing pretty good. Alright, so we'll punch out all these torches and see where we might need light. Okay. Everywhere. We need light everywhere. So, one there would be nice. So let's do one in all of those spots so that it's uniform. Not sure I'll put one there. And then we just need to do the middle. We might do all 4 points just to do that. There we go. Now the only thing I don't like is that dropper. I am not sure that I can move it because the distance between the Corporea network sparks is, you have to have a certain amount, and I think if I move it up it'll be too much. The Thaumcraft lamp would be great. Yeah. I don't mind using the flowers though because it is a Botania themed pack, so I don't mind having flowers on the ground. I actually think they're pretty. That's why I have the yellow ones throughout the main part. But yeah, just use some glimmering flowers as light. There are lots of light options for in Botania and Quark. There are several, including the glasses that give off light. Quark has a lamp, and of course there's sea lanterns, that stuff. But I want to do the flowers. Now we do need to do this little bit of hallway, and I'm not sure what to do about that. We might just, I don't want to really make it plain like I have in here for the lab. I don't know, but I'm very happy that this room is done. Let's get a decent picture of it. Not a decent picture? Maybe we could zoom in a little. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Now zoom back out, because yeah, I don't like to mess with field of view very often. Okay, looking good. Oh, something I wanted to mention. I did change the mana pools to be the diluted ones, because the only thing that's using mana in this entire room are the Hopper Hawks, and they don't need a lot. And that's just to expand their range. So again, they don't need a lot. You love the glass, but not gotten that far into Botania and Aegis. Well, the mana glass, which is just glass in a mana pool, is early game. It's just the Alf glass that's later on. Yeah. I ended up not needing to use the Bifrost. We'll put that in there as well. And we'll put the chests in here. And the droppers in here, because this is our redstone-y chest. We have one piece of Alf glass we need to put away, and I'm considering, let's just put it in the Botania corridor. There. Ah, gotcha. So watching me get really far in Botania has been fun, huh? All right. So yeah, I think that's going to be a wrap for today's morning grind. We got the, what did we want to call that room? The flower crafting room. Whatever. The flower crafting room is all done. And that makes me feel good. You can check that off the list of things that are incomplete. And yep, I will be back tomorrow evening. Probably starting around 7. Normally I start at 6:30, but with Edward not having bowling on Wednesdays during the summertime, we'll just do a 7 to 9 and see how I do. And I'm very likely going to play this pack. So 7 to 9, we might do a little bit more building, but we're also going to be working on getting the Rune of Spring. So we need to get grass blocks automated in the lab area. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow evening. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you want to catch up where I am in this pack, head over to my YouTube channel, do !YouTube, and you'll get the link to that. And there are 109 episodes, 108, something like that. So I've been playing this pack for a very long time. But I will see you tomorrow evening, folks. Have a good one. Bye.